This is the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Dory Stewart.
Welcome to another episode of the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast, where we share the stories of our favorite local brands. Today, we have a fantastic neighbor to introduce you to. Christina Hudson is the owner of F45 Training of Stafford. Christina, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Lori. I appreciate the opportunity to be a part of this.
Awesome. Well, I am excited for this. Let's start off by sharing with the listeners a little bit about your business.
Absolutely. So with the exception of Saturdays, which are always our only 60-minute hybrid session, F45 Training is a 45-minute team-based group fitness studio that delivers functional fitness, circuit training, and interval training, all packed into a dynamic and a supportive environment. Our mission is to help people transform their lives, both physically and mentally, through pre-programmed workouts and expert coaching, accountability, and back to community. So every session is filled with energy and innovation and team training that really drives life-changing results. And we like to think of F45 as much more than just a workout, but more of a lifestyle.
I love that. I love the team approach. That's very unique. I love that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome.
It
So
does.
tell me about your background. How did you get into this?
Yeah, so I guess my journey really started. It did not start with just fitness. It was, for me, all about impact. And so I'm a 23-year Marine Corps veteran, and I've always been committed to discipline, of course, and resilience and service. Health and wellness and building people up has also been a constant thread throughout my life, and really born beyond the uniform and much further beyond. And I spent nearly 8 years as a member of a Northern Virginia F45 studio. I was able to intern with them through the DoD Skill Bridge program and spend some time behind the scenes as a coach as well. And that's where firsthand I experienced really the powerful nature of training and community and just building that and what that looks like. So of course, after that opportunity, giving me a deeper insight into the business and the culture of it all, that's when I came out of the transition of military, retired, and then decided to bring that energy and that community to Stafford. So very exciting, with this F45, it's a global fitness community, and with its pre-programmed world-class kind of programming, it really sells the culture about positive and inclusiveness and really empowering people. So that's what I love the most about it. And opening the studio in Stafford was just really a leap of faith, off the ground. And we just really wanted to create a space where people felt seen and supported and stronger every single time they walked through the door.
That's amazing. I'm really excited for you. And I love that you were a customer of another location for 8 years. And that's a testament to your passion for the brand. And of course, you're going to open one if you've loved it for 8 years. And I'm sure that that's going to rub off on the Stafford community as well. So I love your background. That's awesome.
Yeah, we hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, when it comes to F45 training, do you find that there's any myths or misconceptions, whether it's about the brand or about the industry in general?
I do. I actually find that a very huge misconception is that you need to wait to get fit first before coming into the studio, right? And maybe that's, where you may be in a big box gym or a boutique fitness studio, wherever it is, I think in the industry itself, that waiting, that contemplating stage. And that could be further from the truth, right? Our sessions specifically are for everybody, is for everyone. And whether you're just starting out on your fitness journey or you are a seasoned athlete, every workout is scalable. And that's what I love the most about F45. You don't need to be in shape to start. You could have took off 5 years or 6 years because you had to raise children or maybe traveled a lot and maybe it was your job. And at F45, it's really about just showing up. You show up, and we do the rest. Another myth is that group fitness is impersonal sometimes. So because we are kind of a boutique group fitness, where we are and what culture we build in our studio, it's about, that team training, life changing. And we know the names of those who come through our door, who are in our studio. Our coaches continue that same kind of culture throughout. But at F45, we're all a team, and no one's just another number or another face that's walking through the door.
I love that. I'm glad you said that because I'm sure a lot of people can relate to what you just said. And sometimes it's an intimidation thing. I'm not ready and I'm not fit enough, but you got to go to get fit. So I'm really glad that you shared that. So I love that. So I know that you have been a crazy person with your opening. So you probably haven't been able to take a lot of time off, but when you're not working, what are you doing for fun?
Yeah, I mean, it really goes back to just like, faith and family and trying to put those first in everything. I'm very conscious about that, even in the chaos of a doors opening and getting ready for our studio launch. But when I'm not at the studio where I spend most of my time, I do enjoy exploring the outdoors. I'm very spontaneous. I like to, get the kids, get the family together and just spend time with family. Connecting with other local business owners has been a great kind of adoption to like the family as well. Developing a lot of our community partners has been extraordinary through a lot of the different events and the outreach events that we're a part of. We've learned to really spend time and investing back into our community and a lot of creative. So I'm really big on continuous growth. So whether it's, reading or just exploring greater opportunities, we're always, looking for an opportunity to kind of grow. So outside of that, again, it's really just spending time with friends and families and trying to just enjoy life or where it is and where we are. And sometimes I do enjoy a cheat meal every now and then as well, right? But balance is key. So.
That's amazing. I love that so much. So let me ask you, kind of switching gears a little bit, is there a challenge or a struggle that you have gone through in life that you feel like maybe makes you now even stronger because of it?
That is a very great question. I mean, I think starting my own business has been that moment for me. I don't know, I guess over time when you're kind of in, the midst of things, serving, doing what you love and you enjoy to do, serving my time in the service has definitely, it became like a second nature. It became a part of who I am. And so, you kind of learn through resiliency to, move through these things and how to move through these things. But I would say starting a business has been, especially in the fitness industry, it has a lot of uncertain times. It came with its fair share of challenges, I would say, fully. And really, it was about navigating construction delays or staffing and just, starting from 0 members or pre-sale memberships to, over 100, right? It was that journey. And a lot of those moments, it forced me to grow as a leader and to sharpen my own mindset. And I really learned to trust the process and lean on my team, which is huge, and really stay anchored in the why I started. So it only made me more resilient every single challenge that I've experienced. And I'm really, really proud to be part of a community that we're building here in Stafford.
That's amazing. Yeah, opening a brand new business is not for the weak.
Whatsoever.
But you are much stronger for it, and it'll carry you through the next few years, I'm sure.
Thank you.
So tell me, what is something that you wish the listeners knew about your business?
Yeah, so I really wish that more people just knew how transformational F45 can be, because it's not just about the physical It's about emotionally and socially being part of something and growing and developing strength in those areas too. It's not about the perfect body or the beach body. It's about the confidence. It's about strength and connection, and just showing up for yourself. So we've had a lot of members walk in hesitant and, walk out empowered while we've been giving studio tours and sponsoring some of those. And that's kind of what we want to continue to build, is that, way where you're, a little bit hesitant, maybe you're a little bit intimidated, come into the studio, kind of see what it is about, and then walk out feeling empowered. Like, yeah, I can do this. Let's keep going.
That's amazing. I love that you have put a lot of thought into, it's not just fitness, it's community, it's mindset, it's all of it. So I love your mission so much. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So where can the listeners find out more information about F45 Fitness and connect with you?
Absolutely. So we would love to have everyone stop by the studio. Here in Stafford is where we're located at. We actually have our 2-week VIP trial going on now, but at any time that anyone may be in the area, they can stop by. They can find us at 35 Walpole Street, Suite 109 in Stafford, Virginia. And that is conveniently located off of I-95, exit 140. They can also visit us on our Instagram. It's at F45_training_Stafford VA, and just become a part of the community. We like to keep everyone informed of kind of the proper techniques, maybe a trainer tip Tuesday, or just having fun, kind of scrolling through some of the funnies that we do with our coaches. But yeah, I mean, there's several other ways to find us. Our email is available as well at staffordva@f45training.com. We're always happy to welcome any questions or just for someone to try us out. It's very important for us that everyone tries before they kind of continue and then buy.
I love that. I love that. Well, we at Fredericksburg Neighbors have loved partnering with you. And I thank you so much, Christina, for being a guest on the podcast today.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity. And you all have really supported me by far. So thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
Thank you for listening to the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to fxbgneighborspodcast.com. That's fxbgneighborspodcast.com or call 540-534-4618.